sir.
So today we are just continuing the error analysis part. Okay. So
Yes, sir.
what we have studied, what is basically error? We saw that the error is uncertainty in measurement. Okay, and that may arise due to the different reason. So that's why error was classified in three parts. That was your systematic error and the
Good morning, sir.
Discontinued.
morning. Please enter in a class and just listen me. Okay. So I have just classified the error in three parts. That was the systematic error, and basically there was a
Random error.
error and a least count error.
Least count error.
So these were discussed. So now we are going to study the different types and different kinds of the error. If we have a certain observations and what we can calculate from that observations. Let's see that one. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So let's say we have n observation. Okay, n observations. What are they? Observations A1, A2, A3, A4, A5, up to there are AN observations. Okay, so we'll try to find out the true value or the mean value. Okay, so what is basically true value or mean value? True value or mean value. So have you ever noticed why it is done? Means why we used to repeat the experiment many times. Whenever
To find the true value.
means yeah. The reason is to minimize the error. Okay. Let's say we are doing the experiment to calculate the acceleration due to gravity, and we are just repeating the experiment 10 times. Okay. So whatever value we are getting each and every time, we are just going to take the average. So by this method, the error can be minimized. Okay. So this is one of the method to minimize the error by taking n number of observation and by taking the mean of the observation. So what will be the true value or the mean value? This will be the
Mean of all observations.
yeah, exactly. Mean
Yes,
of
sir.
all observations.
सर चेंज हो गया है.
So this can be written as A bar summation AI is equal to 1 to n 1 by n. So this is basic formula and this can be expanded like this. A bar is equal to A1 plus A2 plus A3 up to AN, whatever the values are, and divide by the number of
अरे
objects.
यार ये पहले का पढ़ा है.
Observe.
You have studied these things? Have you gone through these topics? Should I leave this topic?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so you people were saying that we
Once again, sir. Please, once again, sir.
so it's not about means any so once again once more. So it's all about whether you are getting or not.
Sir, that was not understood, sir. Please, sir,
Yes,
teach
yes,
this.
sir.
This is very good topic, sir.
Sir,
Okay,
it's all crystal clear.
okay. So let me give this turn only. I will complete these things. Okay. So basically these things I will cover the true value. Then we'll say see what are the absolute error, then mean absolute error, relative error or fractional error. Then we'll come to the percentage
error.
Okay. After that,
Yes.
we'll come to the error in combination, means error in addition, error in subtraction, error in multiplication,
Error in multiplication, division, error in
Okay. So, and we'll also
percentage error.
we'll also see the question based on these topics. So, I was planning for that. If you have if you have gone through this topic, I can skip this topic. But if you are willing to know or willing, having
Yes, doubt is there, sir.
okay,
We are willing to
okay.
read this topic, sir.
Okay, so from you people, say we should start this topic. We should continue this topic.
Yes, sir.
Isn't it?
Yes,
So
sir.
we should
Yes, sir.
skip this.
Continue, sir.
Skip,
Please
sir.
continue.
Continue, sir.
Yes. Okay, I'm continuing. Those who are thinking that
Continue.
we should skip,
Continue.
those who are thinking that we should skip. So one thing I should tell him that I will give question, and if you will be able to answer my questions, then I will do whatever
Yes,
you
sir.
do next time. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Yes, sir.
Please,
Yes, sir.
please give, sir.
Sir, you can continue.
If this is a true value or the mean value. This is the mean of all observations. Okay. So mean of all observation can be written as a summation of all observation divided by the number of observations.
Number of observations.
Okay. Now coming to the basically absolute error. Absolute error. What is basically absolute error? Absolute error. So absolute error is mod of difference of
Of true value.
difference of each observation.
With true value.
Yeah.
With true value.
Observation with true value. True value.
Yes,
So
sir.
how this can be written as? This is absolute. You know the terms absolute. Absolute is basically the error
Model.
will be there, whether it is
Mod.
positive or
Mod.
negative. We have to take the mod of that value. Means there will be no
Yes.
any negative error. We'll take all positive errors.
All
Okay.
positive.
Means error means error. Whether it is means greater value or lesser value from the true value. That's what we are-
Errors are always added.
Yeah.
Yes.
So this can be written as absolute value for means absolute error for
Delta A1 equals to
A1 mod of A1 minus A bar.
Delta 1 equal to A mean minus A1.
Yeah, delta A2 is equal to means this is actually mod value.
Delta A2 equal to A mean minus A2.
Or you can say A2 minus A mean or A mean minus A2. Whatever you say, both are correct. Okay, because you are taking mod.
yes, sir.
Okay, in the similar pattern, you can write delta an minus A bar. Okay, then we'll see
Measured value minus true value.
mean absolute error. So mean absolute error is basically
Delta A1 plus delta A2
Mean
plus
of all
delta A3
absolute error.
whatever is there
mean
divided by.
of all absolute error.
Yes, sir.
So this can be written as delta A bar summation I is equal to 1
Delta B bar.
delta AI divided by N, or in the simplified form, delta A bar can be written as delta A1. So here we're taking only the mod value. Okay. So we can put here mod. Delta A1 plus delta A2 up to the delta AN
Upon N.
divided by N. So this will be the formula of the mean absolute error. After the mean absolute error, there is one more term, that is a relative or fractional error.
Relative error.
Fractional error.
Yes, sir.
Mean absolute error upon true value.
Yeah, relative or fractional error. So, what is basically relative or fractional error? It is ratio of
Delta A bar.
mean absolute error,
And true value.
yeah,
Upon true value.
and true value. True value. So this can be written as fractional error,
Or relative error.
delta A bar divided by A bar. Okay? So this will be
Yes, sir.
relative or fractional error. Now we'll come into the percentage error. Whenever we will multiply,
Percentage error is equal to relative
Fractional
error
error.
into 100.
yeah, that will
Fractional error.
means percentage error. Got
7
my
to
point
100.
or not? So coming to
Yes, sir.
the questions basis on this topic. Okay. So one more thing you can write, that is your percentage error. So here it is visible at the bottom or not?
Yes, sir, visible.
We can write one more thing, that is percentage error here. Percentage error. That is simply I am writing the formula. Delta A bar divided by A bar into 100. Okay. So we have a question on the basis of this. Okay. So question,
Yes,
should
yes.
I erase these things? Should I erase?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So question is, the observation of certain experiments is given 1.18, 1.19, 1.20, 1.21 and 1.22 centimeter. These are in centimeter. Okay, find what you find.
Find
True
mean,
value.
absolute mean, relative error, percentage error.
Yeah. Absolute error. Third one is your mean absolute error. And the fourth one is your relative error. And fifth one is your percentage. So
Percentage error.
those who are saying that they have done, so I will
Yes, sir.
no answer from them. But now,
Okay,
Sir,
sir.
true value
Sir,
is equal to
true value equals
1.20.
to 1.20.
1.20.
okay,
Yes,
Okay.
sir. And sir, delta A1 equals to 0.2, delta A2 equals to 0.1, and delta A3 equals to 0, delta A4 equals to 0.1, and delta A5 equals to
0.1 and
0.2.
0.2.
Next.
Let me solve, sir.
Okay. Solve it.
0.2, 0.1, 0.2, 0.1 upon 5.
Okay. Please, everyone, try to solve this question.
And sir, mean absolute error equals to sir 0.12.
0.12. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir,
And sir,
0.12.
fractional error equals to 0.1.
0.1.
Yes, sir. And
Okay.
sir, percentage error, sir.
0.1 or 0.01.
So what, sir?
0.1 or 0.01.
So 0.1, na, sir?
No, I'm just asking 0.1 or 0.01. Just check it.
So 0.1.
0. And what will be the percentage error here?
So percentage error, sir, 1%.
How it can be possible if you are saying that the relative error is 0.1 and if you will multiply with 100,
10%.
10%, it means you are
So
doing.
10%, sorry.
So let
10%.
me solve you. 10% you are saying that is very big error. You know. The true value
Sir, that is wrong.
A bar can be written as, or true value can 1.18, 1.1.
Yes, sir. 1%, sir. 1%. 1%.
Your relative error is wrong.
Yes, sir. Relative error is 0.01.
Yeah, exactly. Now it's become fine. 1.22
Yes, sir.
divided by 5. So once you will solve it, you will get
Now
the
it is
value
right.
1.20 centimeter.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Then coming
Yes,
to
sir.
the absolute error. So delta A1. You can take the difference like this, mod of 1.18 minus 1.20. So this will be how much?
0.2.
0.2 or 0.02?
So 0.02.
Yes, you should know the difference, means fraction, subtraction, you should know now.
Yes, sir.
1.20 and
So
1.
0.02, sir.
So how much? Oh, how much? it will be?
0.02.
Yes, 0.02.
Yes, sir.
In a similar pattern, you can write the delta A2
0.01.
0.01, and then in similar pattern delta A2
Zero.
0. Delta A
0.
will be
0.01.
0.01. Delta A5
0.02.
is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
You can go for the mean absolute error. So mean absolute error, that is a delta A bar, is 0.02
Yes, sir.
plus 0.01 plus 0 plus 0.01 plus 0.02 divided by
Yes, sir.
5. So how much it will
5,
be?
5, 5.
It will be 3, 2, 3, 4, 5. It will be 0.0.
0.6. 0.5, sorry. Sir, 6.
Yes, 6 divided by 5.
5.
5.
So what you can do next is
0.
6
0.012.
like this, na? Right like this. Okay. So it will
Okay.
be easy to solve you. So then this will become, how much it will be? 1.2
1.2.
minus 2. So this will become 0.0.
0.12. Yes, sir.
Isn't it?
Yes, sir.
So what will happen in case of the relative error? So this will be your
0.02 upon 1.2.
1.20.
1.20. So this can be solved. So for solving this
Yes, sir.
question, you can write like this, na? 12 into 10 power minus 3. So this will be 12.
0.01.
So this will be 10 power minus
10
1.
power minus 1.
Okay.
Yes,
So
sir.
this will be 1
Total
into
cancel.
10 power minus 2. So this will be 0.01.
1.
0.01.
Got my point or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
So and
There is a
what will be in case of this percentage error? So this will be your
1%.
yeah
1%.
1%.
yeah. Now it will be 1%. So students, you should be very careful while solving the questions. Okay, because
Classic
you people do
calculation mistake.
You people used to do the silly mistakes, you know, and
Yes, sir.
these are the silly mistakes while subtracting the decimals and while dividing the decimals. So these mistakes used to happen. Okay,
Yes.
is it clear?
Yes, sir.
So coming to the next topic, next topic, that is error in addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. Okay.
Yes.
So one thing you should understand, that what happen if there is an addition and subtraction of the observation. It will be reduced. Please kindly mute yourself when their background noise is coming. Okay. So what I am asking you, that what will happen if there is a addition, subtraction, multiplication or division in case of error? Suppose I am taking the example. If you have a table like this, means if you have a any rectangle is there, and you have calculated here the means length of this part is, let's say, 1.20 centimeter, and the breadth of this is 0.8 centimeter. Okay, and this contains certain errors like this. This is containing error 0. plus minus 0.01, and this is also containing plus minus 0.02. So what will happen if we are willing to calculate the perimeter of this, whether the error is going to increase or decrease? What will happen? Let me know.
Increase.
Sir, error increase.
Increase.
Okay. So what will happen if we are willing to calculate the area of this rectangle? In this case, whether the error is going to increase or decrease?
Sir, error will increase, sir.
Increase.
So from here you can conclude one thing, that during addition, subtraction, multiplication and division, error is going to propagate, that is, error is going to increase. Okay?
Increase.
Whenever there is a mathematical operation on any observation that contains the certain error, then the error will be increased or error will be propagated. Okay? Got my point?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir, very well.
I will be doing these things very quick manner. So I will go through the error in addition, subtraction. That is very easy. And we'll deal in detail that error in multiplication and division, and we'll see the examples how this error is going to propagate it, how you can calculate, means how you will be calculating the area along with error value in area. So this can be done. Okay. So we'll be discussing these things. Okay, I'm just going to erase this.
Good morning.
Okay, so I am going to discuss about the error in combination. Yeah, error during mathematical operation. Error in
Combination.
mathematical operation. So what are these mathematical operations? The first one we'll discuss about.
Addition, subtraction.
This will be error in addition.
Error in subtraction.
Yeah, and there will be error in
Multiplication.
subtraction, and then we'll deal about error in multiplication, and then finally we'll come to the division. Error in division. So these things, okay. So this will be covered in this class only. So error in addition. Let's say we have two observations along with error. Generally, error is written in the with plus and minus. Means this value can be added by that fraction and subtracted by that fraction. Means if I am writing like this, A is equal to A plus minus delta A. Means delta A is going to be your error part. Okay? And the B, you are writing B is equal to B plus minus delta B. So it is written along with error. These observations are written along with error. And you are willing to calculate the addition. So this will be A plus B. So it can be written as A plus minus delta A and B plus minus delta B. So what you can do, Z can be also written as Z plus minus delta Z. And this A and B can be taken separately, A plus B, and plus minus can be taken common, and this will be delta A plus delta B. From here you can write Z is equal to A plus B and delta Z can be written as delta A plus minus delta A plus minus delta B. Okay? So this is very simple case. This is very simple case. If you are adding two things with error, so that value will be added separately and the error will be added separately. Okay? You can just take the example like this. If you have given the length and breadth of any rectangle and you are willing to calculate the perimeter of that rectangle, so you can add the values separately, along with you can add the error separately. Got my point? Okay, got my point or not?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, while in case of the error in subtraction, you are given A is equal to A plus minus delta A and B is equal to B plus minus delta
B.
So you are willing to calculate A minus B. So this will become Z plus minus delta Z, and we can take the value of A plus minus delta A minus B plus minus delta B. Now what you will see here, it can be written as Z plus minus delta Z. So this will be A minus B, and here it will be plus minus delta A. Once minus will be
Plus delta B.
it will become minus plus delta B. Okay.
B.
So be careful about here. Here. So if you are multiplying this minus to here, this will become minus plus. Okay. So now you can write it like this: Z plus minus delta Z and A minus B. Okay. And it can be written as plus minus delta A minus plus delta B. Now you can take separately. Z is equal to A minus B. But if we are talking about the delta Z, so this will be this is always taken as a maximum possible error. Max possible error. So while if you are talking about the max possible error, then we used to take the addition value. So this will be simply delta A plus delta B.
Yes.
Okay. So if you are
Please give examples, sir.
Yes, I'm taking example. So let's say you have given length like this. L1 is equal to 1.2 plus 0.2. Yeah, 1.20.
Sir, I have one question, sir.
The error is 0.02 and L2 is 1.15 plus minus 0.02. Okay. So let's say these are the two lengths and we are willing to calculate the differences of these two. Differences with what? Means this L1 minus L2 is to be calculated. So for calculating L1 minus L2, this will be subtracted, but the error will be added. So L1 minus
0.5 plus minus 0.04.
Plus minus 0.04. Got my point? So error is always added. You know, the error is always added. Why?
Sir, I also have one question, sir.
Yeah. Yeah.
So this is our final answer, sir.
Yes. Pardon. Yes. What question you people have? Let me know.
Could you speak?
Sir, can I dictate it?
Okay. Means if you are talking about the a question like a question basis of subtraction or addition or something like that, something other question.
Sir, on the basis of subtraction and addition, sir.
Yeah. Can yes. Let me know.
Sir, the resistance R1 and R2 are in the series combination. R1 is equal to plus minus 0.2 ohm and R is equal to 4 plus minus 0.4 ohm. Find equivalent resistance.
So it is for the series or parallel. Parallel is typical one. The series one is very easy.
Sir, for this only series.
So for the series, you can
Addition.
For the series, it is very easy. What you can do, R1 plus R2 is equal to R equivalent. This will be okay.
Yes, sir.
So if you are given R1 plus minus delta R1 and R2 plus minus delta R2,
R2.
what you can do, R equivalent plus minus delta R equivalent.
R equivalent. R equivalent is equal to R1 plus R2 and delta R equivalent is equal to delta R1 plus L.
Plus delta R2. This can be done.
Yes.
This is a simple one. You can use this one. Okay. I
Yes,
thought you
sir.
are asking about the parallel. I will tell you about the parallel combination. The parallel one is very
Yes,
different.
Multiplication, sir. Multiplication.
Multiplication is there.
Yeah. I will let you know. Okay. When I will talk about the multiplication and that will be the mixture of addition, subtraction, multiplication. Then I will talk about that. Okay. So coming to the error in multiplication. So if you are given A is equal to A plus minus delta A and B is equal to B plus minus delta B. So Z is equal to A into B you have to find. So what you can write, Z plus minus delta Z, Z plus minus delta Z, A plus minus delta A into B plus minus delta B. So from here you can take the common from each of the part. So here you can take
Z is equal to A into B.
1 plus minus delta Z by Z. And once you take the A common here, this will be 1 plus minus delta A by A. And once you will take common B from here, 1 plus minus delta B by B.
Yes, sir.
So you can take like this, Z 1 plus minus delta Z by Z. And you can write AB. AB and it will become 1 plus minus delta A by A. And it will be 1 plus minus delta B by B. So, you know already Z is equal to AB. It is always written in the top. Z is equal to AB. So, what we can do, we can just cancel out this Z is equal to AB. So, it will be 1 plus minus delta Z by Z. And you can just multiply, open the bracket. So, it will be 1 plus minus delta A by A into delta B by B. And this will be plus minus delta A by A. And this will be plus minus delta B by B. This will be the multiplication of these two terms will be like this, na?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So one
Yes,
thing you can see from here, this delta A by A is very small. Means you can just write here delta A by A is very less than 1. And delta B by B is also less than 1. You know, if number is lesser than 1 and if you are just multiplying them, then that will be more lesser. Means you can write like this. If you are multiplying delta A by A into delta B by B, then it will be less than 1.
Negligible.
So it can be neglected. You should understand why we are neglecting, na? These things
Because
are
it's negligible.
why we are neglecting. So I'm just taking example why we are neglecting. Okay, so this
Yes, sir.
neglected, this will tends to 0. And 1 will be cancelled out from here. And now the error will be your delta Z by Z plus minus and plus minus delta A by A plus minus delta B by B. And if you are writing out the max possible error, so for maximum possible error, you will write only plus sign.
Delta Z by Z is equal to delta A by A.
Sir,
plus
delta Z
B
is
by
equal
A.
to delta A by A plus delta B by B into Z.
Equal to delta A by
Delta A by A.
plus delta B by.
B.
B.
Got my point or not?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So one thing you can also understand, if you have given the power of any value, means a to the power m. If you are saying that a to the power m, m can be integer or fraction value, right? So it means if there is a to the power m, then a can be written as a into a m times. Suppose if
Yes, sir.
you have given, I can write here. Okay, error in division between. If you have given a to the power m, okay, and you are said find the relative error. The relative error is delta Z by Z. You know, na?
Yes, sir.
So this can be
Yes, sir.
Z a into a into a into a. It will be m times, na?
Yes, sir.
Or m means the a will be multiplied m times, na? Isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
No, you are getting or not?
Yes,
Sir,
sir.
getting, sir.
Okay. So
Getting,
if,
sir.
if it is multiplied by m times, you can write like this: the delta a by a m times. Delta
Yes,
a
sir.
by a m times.
Yes,
So
sir.
we can write in short: delta z by z is equal to m times delta a by a. It become clear how it is written? How it is written means if there is a value z,
Screen is not visible, sir.
Sir, sir,
this is-
excuse me, sir. Sir, explain one more time.
I was saying that z is equal to a to the power m, and you are willing to calculate the relative error. What you are willing to calculate? The relative error.
Relative error.
So what you can write, if it is a to the power m, then it can be written as a into
Sir,
a
your audio is
m
not
times.
clear.
It can be written now.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So if it can be written as a into m times, then it will be formula delta z by z, delta a by a plus delta a by a, delta a by a. It will be m times.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
And
Yes, sir.
if you are going to add that things, then it will become delta z by z is equal to m times
M
delta
times
a by a.
delta A by A.
Delta A by A.
That I have.
Yes, sir.
Delta z by z is equal to m times delta a by delta
Delta A by
delta a.
Yes, sir. Now
Delta A by
understood.
A. Clear or not?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Clear.
We'll also do the question on the basis of this, and one more thing left here: the division one and the mixing of these two. This is going to be left because time is going to be over. Okay. So we'll be connecting tomorrow at the same time. I will send the link and we'll discuss.
Yes, sir.
Try to cover these things. You have already studied the uncertainty and accuracy. All these things we have done now.
Maximum.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So after completing this dimension,
Accuracy done, sir.
okay. After completing this part, have you gone through the significant figure?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Significant figures also over.
Okay. And rounding up and
Yes,
power.
over.
Yes,
Over,
sir.
sir.
Rounding off also over.
Okay. So I will be starting from motion in straight line. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. That's it for today. Okay. Thank you.
Bye, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Bye.